it's Laura Landers and welcome back to Morning Matcha. Today we're going to be talking about how to handle the haters. This is a really important one because now that we're on social media a lot more, it's good to have some tools in your back pocket. So whether you're getting dunked in that haterade or you haven't even gotten splashed with the haterade yet, but you know it's coming or it may come in the future, just knowing how to handle yourself when those haters come into your territory is a really good skill to have. So I'm here to help you manage everything that goes along with the trolls, the haters, basically just the people that seem to be out to get you. So there's a couple reasons why haters are probably throwing shade your way. The first thing is that they're probably having a really bad day or bad days or week or month or even your year, and they need the anger to just get let out, and for whatever reason they decided to choose you. Or the second thing is they may be trolling for fun. Trolls actually like to hang on to hot button issues. So if you're talking about one of those, they just want to see you lose your cool. So here are 9 steps to help you next time a hater comes for you. Number 1, don't feed the trolls, don't feed the models. And I mean that. Don't feed them even politely, just ignore them. They're looking to pick a fight and it's probably helpful to just leave them be. Number 2, if you have a short fuse, or you just know, like, you just can't tolerate injustice, you can't tolerate people being mean to other people on social media, it is probably good to set up boundaries, before you respond to them. So set up a friend, family member, or if it's part of your business, like an employee, to basically help you not say anything you're gonna regret, because once it's posted on the internet, even if you delete it, it's gonna be there forever because people can screenshot it. So just remember that before you go forward. Number 3, feel free to delete hateful comments. I mean, it's your page after all, right? So I'm actually a fan of bad reviews, especially for a business, because it helps show that you're human and that there's no weird bots trying to make you look good, but really you're covering something up. But if there's a lot of hate going on for no reason at all and there's no benefit to it, delete away. I mean, when I was teaching a dance class, or I would be managing a dance studio and a teacher would throw out a kid, it was because they were being really disrespectful to the teacher or to another student, and even though they paid for the class, they got thrown out, and the parents of those children totally agreed. So this is a world of the internet. People aren't paying to be there, so why is it any different? Throw them out, delete them. Number 4, block or mute the haters, period. Just block them. It takes a little bit of effort, but it's so worth it. Just block them out. Number 5, if it is something you really want to respond to, let's say they say something kind of mean, but you think it's a good educational learning opportunity, what I find works best for me is to take a moment, allow myself to breathe. Usually I get kind of I don't know, I get shaky and I just don't do well with haters. So what I've found really works for me is allowing myself to stop, breathe, and then I'm able to respond and not react. And once I'm able to respond, I actually imagine myself, this might actually work for you, so let me see if this tip helps you. I pretend that I'm sitting on a talk show, but I'm not the one who's interviewing, because that is my job, but I'm actually the one being interviewed. Let's say it's Jimmy Fallon. I'm sitting there on those chairs and Jimmy Fallon pulls up a screenshot of a conversation on that big TV screen on the back wall. I don't even know if he has that on his, but if that happens, are you gonna be happy and proud of the way that you responded if it was blasted on national television? That actually does it for me. For some reason, that just triggers me into saying something that I'm proud of, and that's honoring. Try that. Number 6, do not take it personally. When people are communicating online, they're actually communicating with a computer screen or a phone screen. They're not really even interacting with you. It's not a personal thing, unless sometimes it's targeted, but that's a whole other category, but that's not usually what happens. So they would probably never tell you to your face in person. So just remember that they're not interacting with you, they're interacting with the computer screen. Which brings me to my point number 7, humanize yourself. Responding to your haters with class and grace and humility especially allows them to see that you're a human being And that kind of tells them, oh, wait a minute, I just heard a person. Some people actually do well with realizing that they're talking to a human when they forget. So you can try to humanize yourself. Number 8, use this to get better. So use this as an educational tool for yourself. If someone says something to you and it stings, it may have hit a nerve, and that means that that's something you need to work on, even though they didn't say it very nice. As long as what they say aligns with your morals and your beliefs and all of that, take it and actually try to let that change you and grow from it. And lastly, number 9, this is a really important one. Don't focus on the negative. I have absolutely let people, haters, and trolls who say mean things completely ruin my day. They do not deserve to have that power over you. Don't let it ruin your day. I highly encourage you to go back and watch these 9 helpful tips when dealing with haters, and save this video and put it in your back pocket, because when you are dealing with a hater or a troll and they say something that pushes your buttons, you are going to be hot-headed, you're going to be shaking, you're going to be emotional, and you're going to be ready to attack. And that is what we're trying to avoid, is attacking people. So have this video saved, watch it while you're calming down. It's okay, this is not the end of the world. Just remember that you have all the power you need to stay classy and respond in a nice way, or delete. That's all it takes. So I'm Laura Landers. Love your neighbor, because we're all just human beings trying to get through life. On that note, because haters suck, I'm gonna go dance, because that seems perfectly adequate right now. See you guys.